beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for May 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, we've already gone through that new moon eclipse that happened on the 30th of April, and that was in Taurus, which is all about value, how you value yourself and others, of course, but it's also about, finding those creature comforts in life, looking at your finances and being financially comfortable, I guess, in order to build that solid foundation. Also, it is a time where you may feel compelled to splash out on yourself and treat yourself a little bit more than usual. But remember, Uranus and also Mars are in the mix and can bring sudden change or radical shifts in your personal energetic field. So watch out for overspending, because you don't want any unhidden sort of bills or anything to pop up or crop up later on. So just be mindful of that. Now, Mercury is also in retrograde from the 10th of May. That brings communication issues. So it can mean that, oh wow, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. That can mean that things like communication via email, text, calls can be either misconstrued or go astray. Perhaps you miss an email, things like that. But it could also mean that you can't find the words to express yourself fully and things like that. So it is a very disruptive time, just so you're aware. Also, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Also, we've got, oh wow, Mercury retrograde tends to bring exes or people from the past back into your energetic sphere. So it doesn't have to be an ex, it can be people from your past as in friends that you haven't heard from in a while. It is all about the past coming back into the present, and you've got the Judgment card, which is a card of second chances, but it's in the resistance position. So I feel like anything that returns to you, I feel if it doesn't feel right, you're leaving it in the past, okay? I'm going to get all of your cards first before I do your reading. Now, also we have a full moon eclipse on the 16th of May, and that's a very intense moon, okay? It's in Scorpio, and that is all about letting go of the BS in your life, any fear, any resentment, anger, sadness, but also about letting go of things like perfectionism, or having a little bit more compassion with yourself. This moon brings a lot of clarity. It promotes concentration, which is really actually a bit of a push and pull energy with that Mercury retrograde. So sometimes you may not, there may be parts of the month where you're like, you don't know whether you're coming or going, but it all levels out at the end of the month. It's super focus, okay? Now, that moon is, well, there we got the moon there. You're going to be heavily influenced by the moon. So it actually helps you learn with that Hierophant energy. So I feel like you're going to get extra concentration throughout the end of May there for you. Now, in particular for you, your 8th house is activated, and so is your 2nd house. Now, both those houses are focusing on cash or finances, possession, property. The 8th house there is about transforming your finances. So looking at things like credit cards, debts, bills, paying those bills, and being financially savvy, having a plan, okay? So you'll be getting clear on what you need to do in order to create that plan. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Just to let you know, I'm only getting the uprights in this these decks for this. Anything I need to clarify with these decks, I'll use the reversals as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? I mean, you got 2 cards here. The 4th, 4 swords there, and the Hermit, indicating that you're going to go a little bit off grid towards the end of the month, a little bit reclusive, perhaps to focus on something that you need to activate, or you need to make a choice, because we got the Justice card there. That is your card, Libra. We've also got 6 of Swords, so you're moving on from something. Thank you so much. And we've got the Knight of Chalices, an offer coming on in here for you. Now, also your second house is activated at the end of the month, which is about prosperity, your possessions, but it's especially how you value yourself. So this is a really big month for you in particular, my beautiful Librans, because you're all about focusing on who you are, what you want, what you deserve, and are you getting what you feel like you deserve. It's also about being compassionate with yourself, okay? We got 5 of Pentacles there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Chariot. Oh, they want me to stop there. Oh, no. One more and stop. Okay. We got the High Priestess. Also some very intense psychic downloads you're going to get with that full moon, just so you're aware. Now let's start at the beginning, okay? So this is the Hierophant. This is all about your dedication, and I feel like that is going to be amplified over the month of May. This is all about you using your mystic vision to see the way forward. And I feel like this is about you getting clear on having faith for what you want to achieve, especially during moments of uncertainty, because we got the Moon card there, we got the Knave of Swords. I feel like you're not going to let anything get in your way from moving forward towards a goal. I feel like you've got that sort of warrior spirit in the month of May, where you maybe analyze something, see something you want, but you take the necessary steps to go forward. And if you feel like you need to learn extra, you may put yourself on courses of learning, for example, or reach out to mentors or tutors in order to gain advice, okay? Or you may be just like simply watching videos on YouTube of how to do things to actually gain extra knowledge, because the Hierophant is all about knowledge. It's about wisdom. It's also about having faith within yourself. I feel like this is a very spiritual month for you in particular as well. No matter what religion you celebrate or what source you really celebrate and connect to, this is all about you having that philosophical discussion about who you are, where you want to be, where you are right now, and how to move forward, how to progress, because we've got the Chariot card, which symbolizes a lot of success and a lot of movement forward. Anywhere you felt a little bit of anxiety, because I do feel here that there is some anxiety, and they're actually giving me right now, I'm scrying in the water at the same time as doing your reading. Okay, this is quite a really intense vibe I'm getting from this. They're showing me a book right now. It either says, because they're flipping the book, it's bizarre, it's being flipped over. I want to say it says Iron of the Soul, or Iron of the Soul, or Soul of Iron. It's being flipped, or it's Iron in the Soul, or something like that. I'm trying to capture, right as they turn it, I'm trying to capture the spine of the book to see if I can get who writes that book, because I can see that Jean-Paul, it's really spinning quite quickly. Jean-Paul, I want to say Jean-Paul Sartre. Yeah, I want to say it's Sartre. Okay, okay, this is so bizarre. They give me some odd images at the same time. They're showing me sleepless, something sleepless, not being able to sleep. Okay, so either perhaps you're being resilient about something and you've been worrying about something and you had some sleepless nights regarding something. Something about sleepless in Iron in the Soul. I can't quite grasp what the message is, but I feel like you're having to be strong about something, or you're being resilient, you're preparing perhaps for something. I mean, this could be that you're preparing for a test or an interview or some sort of opportunity, and you're feeling a little bit clouded. Ace of Swords in the resistance position with the Eight of Swords tells me that there may be a little bit of anxiety here, but there's a fated opportunity that's coming on in here that's giving you a choice in the month of May, okay? We will get to that part in a moment, but they're giving it to me, so it's obviously very important. I feel like you have to either make a decision about something and you've been weighing it over in your mind, or you will be, because there's an opportunity that's actually too good to miss here coming up with the Knight of Chalices, okay? Now, the Hierophant also can be a card of, as I said, dedication, your dedication to reaching your goals, because we've got the Moon card. Even in uncertainty, you know that you're going to succeed, whatever it is, okay? They just want to clarify with that Five of Pentacles, don't always be thinking about your shortcomings or where you feel like you lack in terms of opportunity or talent. They're indicating here that actually you're very talented and very good at what you do. So if, for example, you're the sort of person who's currently looking for a job or an opportunity, maybe perhaps you're out of work or things like that. Don't doubt yourself, because the Moon card is raising fears and doubt, and the Five of Pentacles is also a card of worry, of things. Sometimes it's a card of sort of drawing attention to your shortcomings or drawing attention to your weaknesses. For example, you may be thinking like, oh, I don't have this, so perhaps I won't get that opportunity, or I don't have that qualification, perhaps I cannot achieve this. That's not true, okay? They want you to stop. Well, easier said than done, I know, because we all get in our own heads, of course, but they just want you to be aware that you've got the knowledge, you've got the smarts, you've got the dedication, and to have faith in yourself, okay? They really want you to be aware of that, because this is your protagonist energy. So it's almost like they're showing me that you're capable of great moments of believing in yourself, of also educating yourself when you feel like you don't know a piece of information, but you do tend to focus sometimes on the things that you feel like you haven't quite achieved yet, or that you feel like are missing, okay? And they really just want you to be aware, to have faith, and you know, your hard work will prevail. With the Hierophant also, this could be a card of marriage, for example. Some of you may have, and these readings are not meant to be about love or anything like that, but some of you may be contemplating, either you're married currently and you're looking at the dynamics within your union. Some of you may be wanting to solidify your union and go deeper, and others may be wanting to give it another chance or another try if you've been going through difficulties. If you're looking to get married, for example, and you're focusing on finding love, there is an opportunity coming on in. You won't be single for long. They're indicating that, okay? But I feel like what is right for you will never pass you by. But there's an energy here of you longing for either a new adventure or longing for a little bit more excitement, because you may have been stuck in a rut, in that sort of work habit, repetitive cycle kind of energy. With the Moon card, this is all about fear, anxiety, but it can also be a transformational energy where you're changing, okay? Fear reminds us that, you know, this is something that's, it's almost like we fear the things that we create in our mind. Of course, we fear things that are external, but it's not to let it govern you, okay? This card can be a card of governing, or a hierarchy. Let me get my words out, because they're giving these words to me as I'm scrying. Hierarchical governing, or it's almost like, don't let your fears keep you rooted to the spot. Okay, don't let them overrule your intuition. And your intuition is very key in the month of May. Now, the Moon card actually represents a couple of energies. One is to be very intuitive. One is to be aware of any fears or anything holding you back. There could be a real sort of energy here of you wanting to go out off and sort of have a big adventure and splash the cash and all of those things, because we've got that sort of wolf energy there. And then we've got the dog energy here as well, which is all about being a little bit more reliable, sticking to a routine, thinking about domestic chores and things like that. So I feel like there may be a bit of a push and pull with you regarding that this month. Some of you may actually want to book a vacation, and you may think, you know what, I'm going to get all my energy out and my, you know, enjoy going on travels, and others may be saving for something a little bit more to do with the home life. But I feel with this Moon card, this is an indication that out of the blue, there is an opportunity that's going to really surprise you. It's a great opportunity. It lies in the shadows. You're not even aware of it yet, is what the energy they're giving me with this Moon card. So I feel like this is kind of like, mysteriously, you may have been thinking about something that you want to achieve, and then it shows up. The opportunity shows up in the month of May. So whatever it is you're thinking about, you're actually, you know, bringing about. The Moon is all about dreams, you know, fantasizing about what you want to achieve, but sometimes fear gets in the way. You know, I would be careful of romanticizing a situation. I really feel with the Knave of Swords, though, you've got a nice balance there, because you're being honest with yourself. But whatever it is you want to achieve, you can do it, okay? So don't let any doubt or fear get in the way. The Knave of Swords, of course, is, you know, the Page of Swords. So this is about a new focus. This is about you sort of really getting clear on what you want, but also it's like you've got a new idea. So you could be investigating a new way of working or a new way of thinking. The Page of Swords is about being curious in life, okay? And it's someone who takes the initiative. Pages, as I said, they're very eager to learn more, and you've got the Hierophant there. So as I said, some of you could be putting yourself out there on courses to learn, or you could just be like absorbing information on the internet, you know, on YouTube or TikTok or any courses online or even in person, this is a card of using your brain and being really intelligent. I mean, the Page of Swords actually carries the word genius with it, okay? So I feel like there's scholarly energy here. Some of you may be calculating bills and, you know, really trying to work out a new financial plan to sort of enhance your financial stability. But I feel like this is about you investigating either a new idea or a new way of doing something, okay? This card is a card of greater investigation or new focus. And if there's something you don't know, I feel like you're going to find it out. You're going to dig it out there. But also with the Page of Swords, this is like fresh ideas coming to life. You know, if you've been feeling stuck in a rut or you've been feeling like bogged down with rules and regulations and, you know, I feel like you want to come out of a comfort zone, and I feel like you're looking at new ways to make life exciting again or exploring a new way of thinking in order to open up your options. Now, the Five of Pentacles, because it's, you know, your second and eighth house are activated during this month, this could be, you know, the way that you're looking at your finances, because the Five of Pentacles can also be about, you know, having a little bit less money this month and cutting back, for example, or perhaps you had a little bit less money last month and you're trying to create a financial plan. I mean, it can be because you're saving. So you're saving a little bit extra money for yourself, but for that rainy day or for a vacation or to buy a home or something like that, and you're leaving yourself with a little bit less, okay? Because the Five of Pentacles can also be a way of finding an alternative form of abundance. So this could be you looking at new ideas of how to earn extra money this month. So you may be looking at having a second stream of income, because we got the Judgment card here, which is about 2 avenues, and this could be you creating an alternative. As you can see, there's like many ribbons, and many hands coming here to this person who is praying for money, for example, or is sort of asking a source to sort of help with financial issues. So I feel like there's going to be many opportunities, or there's going to be new perception of how you can bring more money into focus into your life. And that's only because your houses, the 8th and 2nd house, are really activated at this time. But I feel like, you know, whatever it is, you're going to learn about earning more finances and being more intuitive. This could be a creative project, for example. There's definitely an opportunity coming on in which it follows your heart. I feel like it connects to your heart in some way. Now, the Judgment card is a card of being at a fork in the road, having to make a decision. And it is also a card of your calling. So you may be working, for example, in a 9-to-5 position, for example, and you may have a yearning to do something that is more in line with your calling, if you're not doing that already. If you are, then I feel like you're finding avenues of how to expand. The Judgment card is about your true prosperity. That happiness, of course, comes from within. But when you feel like you're on your life's path, this is about you recognizing that actually everything flows easier to you, okay? The Judgment card is a very interesting card because it is all about weighing up your options. It's almost like an awakening. And there may be something here, because this is a card in the resistance position. So in the month of May, you may be sort of denying or blocking fears, because the Ace of Swords is there. We got the 8 of Swords, which is about, you know, fear keeping you stuck in a rut, or releasing yourself from denial to see things as they truly are. And we've also got the Fates, which means you may feel like it wasn't time to proceed forward on something, but as you move forward through May, you're actually going to get the thumbs up from the universe. Good luck comes towards you. There's a new opportunity coming on in. Now this is gifted from the universe. It gives you a moment of clarity. It could be a new idea, but it could also be a new project where you use your voice or your communication skills. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde, so you will feel that push and pull. But on the other side, I see a lot of success. The Chariot card, the High Priestess, the Hermit, which is intense focus. So some of you may go off grid to really focus without distraction on an opportunity or a project of some sort, something that you're trying to manifest truly into being to bring you success. The Judgment card is a card of second chances, and this is your energy, a renewal energy where you're evolving, and you may feel like you've been given some sort of revelation where all of a sudden you know where you need to go. All of a sudden you restart a new path. Now this could be also that, you know, you're purging anything that's old from the past that would hinder you or try to distract you, and you're leaving it behind in order to reach for a new, healthier life, okay? But this is all about your calling, and you're listening to it. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles there. The Ace of Pentacles is all about, you know, a financial reward. This is some sort of job or opportunity coming on in. It could also be your investments making more money. If you felt like it was slow moving for your finances, especially as you come into May, that's all about to change in the middle of May. Financial sort of situations start to get moving. This is like a gift from the universe. This could be success. It's all about possessions. This is an opportunity that is gifted from the universe. This card literally means fortune, being given or offered from the universe. And when you get this card as well, this is a card of aligning yourself with success, that you can see prosperity in its truest form on the physical plane. So I feel like you're aligning yourself with a fated moment in your life, which is meant to be. Now, this could be a new opportunity coming on in. It could be, as I said, a new job. If you're looking for a job, if you put your resume out there and you've been a bit uncertain, or you've been looking or thinking about it, I feel like there's a new opportunity coming on in that pays more money, but also is more in alignment with your heart. Don't let fear get in the way of you going for the best of the best. You deserve the best, my beautiful Librans, okay? Eight of Swords is all about self-imposed restriction. It's like, what is holding you back from getting everything you ever needed or anything you ever wanted? You may have felt a little bit of low energy or motivation recently, or you felt like you're in a work habit where you're like committed, dedicated, but you're in a routine and you feel a little bit like bogged down with that energy, like you're on Groundhog Day or you're on autopilot. So maybe you're feeling like you're not fully enjoying what you're doing at this moment in time, but that's all about to change with those two cards. The Fates is, of course, the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like an opportunity is going to just jump right out at you all of a sudden. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune tends to be about surprise, opportunity, but it's also about success, destiny, and fate and luck all being on your side. The law of karma is a powerful force that brings you what you have been manifesting. The Judgment card sees you with the Fates. It's almost like this is your true prosperity. This is your true calling. And it may have taken a while to show up in your world, but now you're starting to see the physical attributes of it in your life with that Ace of Pentacles. So I feel definitely you're moving forward. Some of you could be going for a promotion, or suddenly a promotion becomes available and you get it. There's definitely an opportunity coming on in that suddenly it appears, because the Moon card is like, everything that is unseen comes to the surface, okay? And you make voluntary changes and trust your intuition. Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the universe all of a sudden. The Fates is the Wheel of Fortune. Suddenly there's an opportunity, or your luck. It's like out of the blue, a lucky break occurs, or things work out perfectly as you take a risk or a gamble. It pays off. Your destiny becomes obvious to you. Don't let fear or overthinking get in your way, okay? Now, right now in the water, they're showing me a tennis ball. So either you are, maybe you're a tennis player, or you've just finished playing tennis. To do with the book earlier as well, I'm going to have to look it up to see if it is a book. Maybe you're reading that book, or it can mean that you are being strong and resolute about a situation that you found quite difficult recently. Maybe you're not sleeping with it or whatever. But the tennis ball that they're showing me, you could be using it as a stress reliever, because they're showing me getting the tennis ball, and maybe it's almost like I want to take the tennis ball and put it on my in between my shoulder blades. So perhaps you've been using a ball to relieve stress or knots in your shoulder blades or something like that. Maybe you're doing that right now as you listen to this reading. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, that's for sure. But perhaps it's even advice for someone out there. I'm not really sure. But they're just showing me a tennis ball, so I'm not really sure. It can mean that right now you feel like you're playing some sort of match with somebody, some sort of game, and it's a competitive thing that is going on there. So I'm not really sure how to decode that image other than discuss that it's there in the water, okay? Now the outcome energy, we have the Fool card. So this is about taking the leap of faith. This is about you having a lot of potential, but also this is about you beginning something. With the Knave of Swords and the Moon card, as well as the Fool card and the Ace of Pentacles, this can mean that you are starting a new project that is thrilling, exhilarating, but you're uncertain as to where it's going to go. This is a card of being really original and having the freedom to explore yourself and know that the universe has got your back. This card tells me that you are, impressing people with your potential. You're just starting something, and it's all about the journey. Okay, the Fool card indicates you're having faith that anything is possible, and you will enjoy each step along the way. The experience is more important than the destination. Okay, that is very important for us humans in general to remember, because happiness comes from within. So if we're always looking outside ourselves for targets and goals, which of course humans we do, we have to make sure that everything within us is sort of as happy as it can be in that moment. Because if we're always searching outside ourselves, we're always going to be searching outside ourselves and not be truly contented with everything that's within. But this is you taking a leap of faith, following your heart. The star is there on the heart chakra, which indicates the stars are aligning for you to either take a gamble on a new path or opening yourself up to a new beginning in some area of your life. So that could be a project, for example, or a new opportunity. For some of you, it could be a new relationship. But I feel this is about you communicating your needs and them being met by the universe. Creating a strategy is important, all the while not focusing on any of your doubts or anything where you feel like you're lacking in some area of your life, because what you think about, you bring about. Even if you think about, oh, I've got no money, the universe just hears no money, no money, no money, and then that's exactly what's coming your way. But if you're like, you know what, I got all the money I need and then some, and I'm so grateful, the universe sends all the money you need and then some. Grateful. You got to be really aware of the way that you talk to yourself and to the universe, because words are spellings out to the universe. Okay, so we spell words, of course, and they are spellings, so be aware of that. Now Libra, this is your card, of course, Libra energy with that justice energy. This indicates that justice shall be done. There's good karma coming towards you. This is your outcome energy. This leap of faith is what is right for you, but you may need to make a decision on something in the month, perhaps something that you've been weighing up and that's making you feel a little bit anxious, but you've been investigating something new. Some of you could be relocating either in a job or maybe even at home. You're thinking about moving, and I feel this because you got the Six of Swords here, which is a movement forward. You got the Chariot card, which is a successful movement forward in some area of your life, but it requires intense focus because we got the Hermit and the Four of Swords, which means you will not want to have any distractions right at the end of the month when you make this decision, because it's a big one. It's a fated, a very important fated message. Sorry, they just said my words were a little bit lazy. Sometimes Spirit can correct me in certain ways, because I said fated. When I say fated, I've got a very lazy tongue. So fated, they wanted me to be clear. It's fated, as in FATED, fated. This is fate, a fated move or opportunity that comes your way that's actually in alignment with your heart. The Justice card indicates that a decision needs to be made. Okay, and this is about you looking at your life and making sure that you get reciprocity, because you've got a lot of knowledge, a lot of talent. Okay, you're getting a second boost of energy in the month of May, and the Fool card tells me also that you're daring, you're willing to go that extra mile for whatever your heart is set on. Okay, so your hard work, your intentions, and your investigating something new that's going to bring in more money. And it's not all about the money, it's more about your true prosperity, to be honest, and your calling. I feel like you're listening to the calling. But the Justice card indicates weighing up your decision, and I feel like this is also making adjustments to have something new enter your world, whether it's a new job, promotion, raise, whether it's a new relationship. You're adjusting your energy in order to make space for something greater, okay, and finding that balance. Also, I see you trying to be logical and being honest with yourself. The Justice card normally in the major arcanas is number 11. It's number 8 here. They're pointing that out to me right now. 8 is the number of the self. So I feel like you're being really honest with yourself. If you're feeling a little bit humdrum in some area of your life, you're going to take the initiative to investigate a way to break a cycle or pattern of boredom. And I feel like you're going to find an exciting way to excite your brain, because there's a lot of swords here. So I feel like you need to be stimulated in the mind. The swords are all about communication, the mind, the intelligence, and you've got a lot of it. So I feel like you need to be stimulated in some area, in some way, in order to make life exciting again. Easier said than done. I know we all have to go to work and pay the bills and stuff like that, but I really feel like you're focusing on something that will change your life immeasurably, okay? I do apologize. That's the local motorcyclist. One day I'm going to catch him or her going down that road, and I'm going to say, hey, there's other places. You know, of course they can do it, but they just go up and down this one in particular. So I do apologize for the noise. Anyway, Four of Swords is preparation for something, mediating, perhaps meditating on something. This is a card of you reflecting, okay? Choosing to get some rest in order to open yourself up to an answer that comes from within. For some of you, you're going to be healing, perhaps from some sort of procedure. Not everybody's going to be having a procedure, but I feel an energy of healing vibes with this Four of Swords. So, but this is also a card of protection. Whilst you rest, renew your energy, power up. And with the Hermit energy here as well, I feel like this is about getting your truth, going within for enlightenment, not having any distractions from the exterior world in order to reflect on the inner world. With the Hermit energy, this is about you being really sort of mature in needing to make a decision, and you know, so you may be withdrawing or being a little bit more philosophical than usual, and take a little step back in order to access your personal truth. This is at the end of the month, okay? This is for you to get clear on some sort of leap of faith or some sort of new path that is opening up to you. You're not going to make this decision like really quickly. This is something that's a really thought about decision here to find clarity, and with greater clarity your mind will be sharper, especially as I said that full moon eclipse on the 16th of May is actually going to be very strong in Scorpio, and you will have promoted clarity of mind, very sharp mind, clear focus. It's all for your highest good, okay? But it comes with that energy of letting things go that no longer serve you or are necessary. That includes fear or overthinking or even perfectionism, just so you're aware. Because sometimes we can do so many things in life and always feel like we're never quite there yet, or we're never where we want to be. We're always in the right moment where we're meant to be. The Judgment card kind of tells you that you're still on the right path, and you will be rewarded not only with your purpose but with your prosperity, as long as you listen to your intuition. The blueprint, the divine blueprint is within you already, okay, to follow. Now we have a Six of Swords here. So Six of Swords indicates a rite of passage. Now this is at the end of the month. You're gaining greater wisdom, and I feel like you're creating calm from within, and then it sort of filters out to the exterior world. So if you've been going through any difficulties recently, I feel like there is a calmer month ahead for you. The beginning of the month, I mean, you're really looking at things like fear, anxiety, things that you are trying to achieve which you do not have yet, and finding a way to dedicate yourself to achieving these things, and you will achieve whatever it is you set out to do. The Six of Swords is a relocation energy as well. So I feel like you're moving on from fear or any sort of choppy waters emotionally, and if you've had any troubles recently, I feel like you are being shifted out of those, Spirit of guiding you out of those troubled waters into a calmer, more peaceful scenario or surroundings for mental peace. Okay, I feel like you're transitioning to something better with this card, but most important, you're shifting your awareness. Human beings are conditioned to expect trouble ahead, so we always sort of like catastrophize, or we set ourselves up in our mind of the worst case scenario, and people don't realize that sometimes when we really do that, we actually call in the worst case scenario because we're too busy focusing on it to prepare ourselves what if. So I feel like you're moving yourself out of any emotional difficulty or overthinking, and I feel like you're moving forward. Now this could be you're overcoming obstacles or you're recovering from something, but I feel this is also a travel card. So it can mean that you're relocating, because we have that Chariot card as well. So whether it's a physical relocation in terms of a new opportunity, or perhaps your mind is now evolving and you've got these new ideas that you really want to make happen. You're taking action on those and it will fulfill your heart. It's a really positive move forward with that Six of Swords, okay? But it is a rite of passage. You had to go through this difficult period or this bumpy emotional period in order to move forward. The Knight of Chalices tells me that there is an offer coming on in here that really aligns with your heart, okay? The Knight of Cups indicates that you are aware of what you have to offer when it comes to your skills, your dreams, your goals. But this is an encouragement from Spirit to use your imagination to achieve whatever it is you set out to do. Now, the Knight of Cups follows his heart or her heart in order to achieve whatever they set out to do. This is a proposal that could come on in for you to align with your heart's bliss. If it's a work opportunity that's coming on in, if you're looking for love, perhaps, and you're focusing on finding someone who is dedicated and is honest with that Knave of Swords, perhaps some of you actually have hidden feelings for somebody right now. I feel like you're going to find that this person actually shares the same feelings for you, okay? Just so you're aware. I feel like you're moving on from being single into a committed relationship. But as I said, these readings are not about love. I'm just bringing it up because an energy just came out of love. So, and the Knight of Cups, I have to describe the card as well because that's what popped out for you. The Knight of Cups is a card of an attraction. But most importantly, there's a huge message with this card, which is to fall in love with yourself first, okay? It's a call to fall in love with yourself because the cup of love starts with you, okay? Whatever you put in that cup of love, whether it's self-loathing, fear, codependency, insecurity, trust issues, that is how you feel about yourself. And they're the things that when you exchange a cup with another person, whether it's friendship, whether it's love, you actually exchange cups. So it's almost like what you feel for yourself, you're giving it to another person and they're kind of reflecting it back at you. So the more you love yourself, the more people, whether it's lovers or whether it is friends, the more people will respect you and love you because you love and respect yourself. Okay, the starting point is you. But this card is very important in terms of knowing that you can have what you desire. There's no need for you to look outside yourself for these things because everything you need, it will come to you because you're attracting them, okay? Also, you may feel a little bit more sensitive than usual at the end of the month, not just because of the planetary alignments, but because this card indicates that heightened emotions or heightened emotional awareness will you're going to have like a head over heart moment as you make some sort of decision in your world at the end of the month. Now, the Chariot card indicates a lot of success, but most importantly, a movement forward, a triumph, a progress. So whatever it is you're dedicated to or you're committing yourself to, and you may feel uncertain, even if it's a new idea, you can be sure that the outcome is a successful one. This is the Chariot card, which is basically overcoming any obstacle to meet your challenge or to meet your destiny, your destination. And this is about you getting an extra boost of energy to be motivated to conquer fears or conquer overthinking in order to be on your destined path. Okay, so I feel with the Chariot card, this is a victory for you. This is a win. This is a success. This is also a brave moment where your willpower and your dedication, your discipline, and your confidence within yourself brings you to your goal. Okay, now we've also got the High Priestess. So we've got a lot of major arcanas for you in the month of May. In particular, we got the moon. I mean, you've got your overall fated energy there, which they're all major arcanas there, but in your detailed forecast, you've got the moon, you've got the Hermit, you've got the Fates, which is the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Chariot, and you've got the High Priestess. So, I mean, this is a very, let's put it this way, you may appear very mysterious to a lot of people in the month of May, or you may go off grid a little bit. The High Priestess is mute, okay? So there could be some really good news that comes on in that you keep under your hat. You don't tell anybody about it, okay? But this is about your mystical vision, as I said. This is about you having faith that whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you will get there. Now, some of you, because they're showing me the nest, they're really highlighting the nest. Some of you may want to buy your own home. An opportunity may arise to be on track for that, whether you find the home of your dreams, or whether you get a job opportunity that pays more money in order to be able to afford a home of your dreams or something like that, because they're giving me this energy of nesting with that. Okay, so also the High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, trusting yourself. And things that are not logical just show up. I feel like you're trusting your vibes and recognizing that the world is not logical. So it's almost like as soon as you're about to give up on an opportunity or give up, or you're feeling like, oh, I've just tried so hard and it's really a struggle, all of a sudden a new opportunity pops out to motivate you as an incentive to move forward. So I do feel like your ideas have value and you're on the road to success. I feel like this is about you being unstoppable and trusting in your vision, and you can manifest it in many forms, okay? So there's definitely an opportunity coming on in here. For those of you who are looking for love, I feel like there's, if you've got secret feelings for somebody, then I feel like it's reciprocated, okay? And this person's going to talk to you, they're going to tell you, and I feel like they're going to come forward and give you an indication that they have feelings for you. But if you don't have anybody in your world that you're interested in right now, I feel like there is someone who has secret feelings. So I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that. Page of Wands. Ooh. Okay, so this could be, we've got two people here. We got a Page of Wands, someone who's a little bit younger, and both fire elements, Aries, Leo, Sag. But actually I'm getting, you know what, I'm getting more of one energy. I'm getting one energy that someone is very curious about you and has a spark of passion for you. This person could be Aries, Leo. Okay, they could be Sagittarius as well, but I'm feeling more Aries, Leo. Okay, and I feel like this person's curious about you. I don't feel like they could be a little bit younger than you, but not by much, okay? This is someone who is going to take the initiative, someone who is a friend already, someone who wants to commit to you on a deeper level and is actually very loyal, and they want something serious, okay? So the King of Wands also tells me this person's going to try and come forward and sort of try and let you know that they're interested in you. Now, this could be someone who's got their own business, someone that actually has a lot of great ideas. They got a lot of energy. This person is very charming. They got a lot of, they're very bold. They're going to try and sweep you off your feet. They are going to take the initiative to tell you, okay? I feel like this is something that you would be interested in. I feel like there's already a spark of chemistry between you and this person as well. For those of you who are not looking for love, I'm just going to pull a quick card and see what else we got coming in. Yeah, if you're feeling bored, you got double 4 here. Yeah, they're giving the exact same energy with another deck of cards. The 4 of Cups can be that, sorry, I do apologize. That's the person back again. See what I mean? They just go up and down the road. We've got 4 of Cups, which basically means if you're feeling a little bit bored, or you're feeling a little bit like, in Groundhog Day, a little bit, they're giving me the word saturated. Okay, I'm not really sure how that resonates with your feelings, but feeling like things are oversaturated, perhaps. This is a card of having a surprise opportunity. As you can see, the cloud there represents, a hidden opportunity that just pops out of nowhere. The universe offers it out. It's more emotionally fulfilling. So this could be in terms of your career, to do with your dream. It could be an alternative source of income. So you may have a duality to, you may be having many fingers in many pies, having 2 streams of income, for example. But I feel like this one that pops out of nowhere really aligns with your heart. The 4 of Swords, it's like, get ready, okay? Get ready to act. You're resting. You don't see this coming. I feel like you've got the energy, the motivation to take this on, whatever this is. And the King of Cups, it could be a leadership position. You could be stepping into a promotion of some sorts, or you may be setting up your own business. This is someone who follows their heart and puts their whole heart and soul into everything. It's a Scorpio energy. I feel like you're really being influenced by that Scorpio full moon, and it's a full moon eclipse. Okay, so it's very, very strong. It brings a lot of emotional freedom as well. But the King of Cups is someone who, if you're stepping into a leadership role there, this is someone who is a visionary, someone who is very good boss, someone who is a good mediator, peacekeeper, and listens listens to everybody and uses their wisdom in order to make great decisions. In terms of you, I feel like if you're setting up your own business, I feel like this is a venture that is going to really fulfill you emotionally, and an opportunity. Yeah, I feel like this opportunity just pops out of nowhere. You're just not expecting it. With that double 4 there, that's so important. The 4 of Swords just says, you know, you're just busy doing you, and then all of a sudden there's a new opportunity here. Same with love. If you're looking for love, all of a sudden it just pops out of nowhere. You were just busy doing you, you know, trying to get some sleep, some beauty sleep, even though they're indicating that you've been maybe a little bit restless recently with sleep. I feel like all of a sudden, you know, you're attracting new love there with that. But the King of Cups is about being content, that you're making the right decisions. And I feel you put a lot of effort into everything that you do. With that Justice card here, they're indicating here that you're getting good karma, or you're getting what you truly deserve because of all the effort that you put into everything. And you may have been feeling like for a long time you've been putting so much effort into something and it's just not been going anywhere, and you've been wondering, is this your path? Is this your destiny? With the Judgment card and the Fates, I feel like there's an offer coming on in that is your destiny, that is your true calling, your true prosperity. And I feel like you're going to be very successful because of it, and you're going to be moving forward, okay? So if you feel like you're on the right path, I feel like there was an added bonus coming on in for you as well, okay? Now I'm just going to get some final cards. Ooh, that's a lot. So we've got Coyote, Revealer of Truth. We've got Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. As I said, you may keep some sort of opportunity. So something is revealed to you, and then you may keep a secret, or you keep it on the down low. We've got Rebirth, as I said, a renewal energy there for you. And we got Fox, Clever, so you're making really good decisions. So Coyote, Revealer of Truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them, okay? So this is about not repeating things from the past. As I said, if anybody or anything that tries to return to your present moment that causes anxiety or does not give to you in a reciprocal energy, I feel like you're letting them go. Finally, you're seeing through all of that. You don't want to create the same patterns from the past. I feel like your movement forward with that Fool card is important. We've also got Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. Now, they're actually showing me a ruby ring. Ruby ring. Now, ruby tends to connect to the heart, of course, the heart space. Ruby ring. So this is either someone gave you a ruby ring recently, or you just bought one for yourself. Ruby ring, Keeper of Secrets. Could be that someone you know, gives you an opportunity or tells you about something, and they're wearing a ruby ring. I mean, please take it as it resonates. For some reason, you're going to notice a ruby ring if you don't have one already. You're going to notice it in the month of May. Okay, could it even be garnet? Because May, I feel like the stone is garnet. Now I can't be sure right off the top of my head. I mean, there's so many things whirling around in my head, I can't remember everything, but I think garnet is connected to May in some way. So either it's ruby or a garnet stone. I'll have to look it up just to make sure. But it says, take time out from the world and be the observer. That's what you're doing at the end of the month. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Okay, that's exactly what's happening for you right at the end of the month about something. You're having to make a decision. Then we got Butterfly Rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have a brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Okay, when you think about the butterfly, they're in that cocoon. Now you're spreading your wings. Now you're starting to fly, okay, basically. And we've also got Fox, Clever. And it says, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. See, I love that little tag right at the end. Everything's about you being smart and finding solutions. And then all of a sudden it's like, be open to romance. Because I feel like there's some sort of, all of a sudden, there is a romantic opportunity, or there is love, extra love, whether you're loving yourself. But I feel like it's a person who comes into your world, okay? And there's a potential here for a partnership, but I'm going to leave it like that. And finally, we're going to get any mantra cards Spirit want you to be aware of. One more, they said. Thank you so much. We got I am ready and I am authentic. I am ready. So you are ready for this prosperity. You're ready to take that leap of faith. You've been weighing up some options. I feel like you're ready to take a gamble or risk on a new path. And with that I am authentic, I feel like you're seeing something really clearly and you're being honest. I mean, you're always honest and open, my beautiful Librans, but this is revealer of truth. So perhaps you speak your truth, you tell someone, or you negotiate a better deal, or you tell someone how you feel about a certain situation. But I really feel your month in particular is all about finding an alternative way of making your money work for you, using your intuition, and being happy in the heart space by moving forward on a new opportunity or a new idea, okay? It's almost like a rebirth of energy. I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. They just want that one. Oh, wow, we got fleur-de-lis. Okay, so this is Emperor energy. So this is about strategy, power, success, movement forward, being a natural born leader, but also being very protective of your heart or protective of your plan. This is a card of, planning for the future. Sorry, a trinket of planning for the future. It can also be about all things being in order or feeling responsibilities. Okay, so I do feel like you're creating a plan, acting on the plan, and the plan is being successful. That's how I feel the overarching energy of your month ahead, okay? They actually want me to put this on the High Priestess. So I feel like your spiritual knowledge is your power. Your intuition is your power. Trust in your visions. You're going to get a lot of psychic downloads, a lot of maybe messages in your dreams. So pay close attention to your dream space as well towards the end of May. I'd say from the 16th, because that full moon eclipse energy is going to be very powerful, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Librans. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is actually very important for me, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.